When you see dogs barking, growling, and whining at one another, have you ever wondered if they're actually having a conversation? While they might not be talking in the human sense, dogs have their own complex ways of communicating. They don't use words, but through various sounds, body movement, and smells, they convey messages to each other. Dogs rely heavily on body language to express their feelings and intentions. A dog's tail is a powerful communication tool. A wagging tail often means a dog is happy or excited, but not always. The way a dog wags its tail, the speed and direction, can mean different things. For instance, a slow wag might be a sign of uncertainty. Dogs have a range of facial expressions. They might pull back their lips or show their teeth when they feel threatened. A relaxed face with a slightly open mouth, on the other hand, usually means the dog is calm and happy. How a dog holds itself tells a lot about its mood. A dog standing tall and stiff might be showing dominance or aggression, while one with a lowered head and body could be showing submission or fear. Dogs also make lots of sounds, each with its own meaning. Dogs bark for many reasons. Quick, high-pitched barks can be a greeting or a sign of excitement, while deep, prolonged barks might be warnings to stay away. Dogs also growl, which can be serious, like when a dog is defending its food. But dogs also growl and play, which is not aggressive. A dog's whine is often a sign of wanting attention or showing that it's anxious or in pain. When dogs play, they use a mix of body language and sounds to communicate. A play bow, where a dog lowers its front legs and raises its back end, is an invitation to play. It's a dog's way of saying, I'm friendly and want to have fun. Play growls and barks are sounds different from aggressive ones. They're higher pitched and mixed with barks and pants, telling other dogs that the roughhousing is all in good fun. Dogs are inherently social creatures, and their communication extends beyond the individual to the group dynamics. Dogs have to understand each other's signals to get along. They learn this as puppies from their littermates and humans. When they're younger, puppies play, fight, and chase each other, learning how to read other dogs' body language and sounds. Dogs establish a social order among themselves. They use their communication skills to figure out who's the boss and who's not. When a new dog enters a group, there's a series of sniffs and tail wags that happen. This is how dogs figure out where the new one fits into their social circle. Dogs often have to make decisions as a group, like when to play, when to rest, and where to walk. They use silent stares, nudges, and body positioning to share their opinions and come to a consensus. Dogs use communication to keep themselves and their pack safe. A dog might bark to alert its group of potential danger. It's their way of saying, be careful, something's coming. When one dog is scared or upset, others might use calming signals like licking their own nose or turning their head away to help soothe the anxious dog. Dogs can learn new ways to communicate by watching other dogs. For example, a dog might learn to use a bell to ask to go outside by watching another dog do it. Dogs can also catch feelings from each other, like yawns or excitement. If one dog starts barking excitedly, others might join in. Dogs don't just share information, they also express emotion. A dog that is scared may tuck its tail, avoid eye contact, or even roll over to expose its belly. A happy dog often has a relaxed body and might wag its entire backside, not just the tail. Signs like pacing, whining, and excessive licking can show that a dog is stressed or anxious. Just like people have their own homes, dogs have territories they call their own. Dogs often bark to tell others, this is my space. When two dogs meet at a fence, they might bark, sniff, and even urinate along the fence line to establish a boundary. In the wild, dogs live in packs, and each member has a role. Domestic dogs still use these pack rules when they communicate. Some dogs naturally take the lead. They use their body language to show they're in charge. Followers will show that they understand by not challenging the leader. Dogs that hunt in groups use silent signals to coordinate their movements. A pointed nose, a stare, or a certain stance can all mean follow me or stay still. The dog's sense of smell is their strongest sense. They use it to see the world in ways humans can't. Every smell tells a story. Dogs can smell who you've been with, what you've eaten, and where you've been. By leaving their scent, dogs can communicate without being present. It's like leaving a note for another dog to find later. Humans are also part of dogs' social structure, and we have a role in their communication. Dogs watch us for cues on how to behave. Our reactions to their actions can encourage or discourage certain behaviors. Dogs can learn to understand many human words. They pay attention to our tone of voice and body language to figure out what we're saying. Training teaches dogs the human way of communicating, but it also helps us understand their language. When we train dogs, We use commands they learn to understand, but dogs also train us to understand when they need to go outside or want to play. Positive rewards teach dogs that they're doing what we want. They learn to repeat these behaviors to communicate with us. A dog's health can affect how it communicates. A dog that's not feeling well might be quieter, sleep more, or not want to play. These are all ways dogs tell us and other dogs that they're sick. Dogs in pain will move differently. They might limp, hunch over, or growl when touched in the painful area. Not all dog communication goes smoothly. Sometimes dogs misunderstand each other, which can lead to fights or fear. Just like humans, dogs need to learn how to communicate properly. If they don't learn this as puppies, they might not understand other dogs' signals when they're adults. Dogs have a rich language that's spoken through body movement, barks, and scents. Their communication allows them to form strong social bonds, maintain safety, and enjoy play. It's a language that's as complex as any human language, full of emotions and expressions. By paying attention to our dog's many ways of communicating, we can better understand and connect with our canine companions.